Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sean's Gaming Discussions with Kyle playing Jak and Daxter.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's like, oh crap, what do you mean Sean's announcing everything? Anyway, what was I talking about last part? I was talking about games ending and game series. The difference between series that need to end and series that can go on forever.
Yeah.
Series that can go on forever. Mario.
Yeah.
Series that can go on forever. Zelda. Sonic.
Yeah.
Why? They have no stories.
Yeah.
Well, Zelda does, but a very weird one.
Yeah, it's always different.
It's one of those ones that can just continue forever.
It's one of those that can continue forever. Mario, it's save the goddamn princess.
So
who cares?
It's literally just save the bitch.
Whereas games like this have had an overarching story, and they end. You know, and I see people coming up with theories about what they can do with Jak 4 and saying like, oh, well, those dark pre-things or whatever they're called in the third one. And they're like, oh, what about those? Oh, they didn't get resolved at all, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, yeah, well, do they really matter in the long run? Like, who... He's laughing at your failure.
No, he
Kick his ass!
No, he just sits there and laughs.
No, I know.
The rest of the game.
I know, he's weird.
I always loved it coming back here just in the final end of it. Once you beat the entire game, if you come back here, he's still laughing.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's been like almost like 6 months.
Get over yourself. Wait,
this game takes
this game takes place over 6 months.
No, but if it feels like
I see.
day and night.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
It feels like it's been on for 6 months.
No, okay.
But he still sits there with a pot full of fish. How 200 pounds of fish is still a lot of damn fish.
But not enough to just sit there. Aren't you gonna sell that, or it's probably rotten by now?
Yeah. It felt like he was sitting there for 6 months.
Well, you gotta admit one thing. Yeah, you gotta admit one thing. The dude's got powerful lungs. See if he can do, if he can laugh for that long.
And you're still playing on your phone.
iPod.
Whatever. Same damn thing.
It does look like a phone, though, doesn't it? It really does look like a phone.
It's the older model.
Well,
it's the
newest model.
I don't really. I'll let Isaac go for this one, considering there's not much to talk about with this game. So
it's fine if I do this?
Yeah, I don't.
Only for this.
Back to Sean's gaming views.
Yes, keep going. I like it.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, very interesting.
Okay, so anyway, what I was saying is, series that can go on forever, Mario, Zelda, and all that stuff. Metroid is a maybe.
Yeah.
I do think Metroid does need a reboot after the craptacular game that was Metroid Other M, and how it ruined the story of Metroid and all that good jazz.
Metroid...
Dude, you're gonna get eaten by the thing.
No, that's the red thing I'm referencing.
Bye, Jaws. Anyway.
And also what I thought was cool is Naughty Dog actually put that in Ratchet and Clank.
I mean Insomniac.
What?
Insomniac Games makes Ratchet and Clank, not Naughty Dog.
Oh, Ratchet and...
I did not know that!
Well, they make a reference to this. Ratchet and... This is... That same monster, fully detailed in everything, is in Ratchet and Clank.
I know that. I'll probably play that soon. Unless Isaac wants
to...
Wait, who said that?
So what?
Who said Dan when I said I was playing Ratchet and Clank?
Not me.
It's probably Isaac playing on his phone.
Yeah, that was me.
Anyway.
He lost.
Anyway.
No, that's not it. I was trying to click something, but I clicked
I'm going back to since I love Sucker Punch's games like Infamous and Sly Cooper, do you think Sly Cooper is a series that can potentially go on forever?
Depends.
Depends.
The way they're going with it now, I don't know anymore. I mean, Sly is now stuck in... Spoilers for Jak 4. Yeah, right. Anyway.
Jak 4.
I
wish... the only way
I'd rather
I
have a
could see
reboot
them
at this
continuing this is making a son. That's the only thing I could see him continuing.
I'd rather see a reboot, honestly.
But yes, that's what I would rather see too. A reboot.
Well, the problem is with the series that are named after the main characters, you can't do anything after that.
Yeah.
It's like, though, again, what do you think of when you think of Tomb Raider? Lara Croft. You can't replace Lara Croft. That's it's impossible. You can change her, but you still need to name her Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jak and Daxter. You have to name Jak and another character is sidekick Daxter. Oh wait, I already went up here.
No. Let me explain. Jak and Daxter have their own separate personalities. The thing is, if you gave it to some random people that looked nothing like them, people would be saying, oh, this is not the Jak and Daxter. This is not the Ratchet and Clank. Whereas in Tomb Raider, it's like, okay, it's Lara Croft. It's this game's... Since there's like 3 different versions of Tomb Raider, the original PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and the one we have now with the 2013 reboot going on, which better come to PlayStation 4, damn it. Anyway...
I would be pissed off if it wouldn't.
I thought you weren't interested in the Tomb Raider reboot.
I personally think the lore. I'm not fully into it, but I just still think it's a good game.
I love
It's a good game. It's just one I personally don't like. Can't get into.
I love Lara Croft in that game. So goddamn adorable. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm one of those people that think the new Lara Croft is hotter than the older one. Deal with it. I think so too.
8-bit. Yeah.
No, not 8-bit. No, just in general.
Yeah, in general.
Sorry, the old Lara Croft had two big lips. Her lips were huge, man. It's like almost like, whoa, what the crap?
Yeah.
Too much makeup.
And doesn't look like a real person.
Yeah, that
is true. New Lara Croft looks like the girl next door. I love that. Anyway, that's a term. That's not an actual. There's no actual girl next door. Well, there is, but you know, I don't know them. Anyway. Anyway,
I don't think she wants to know me.
Let's go check out.
What if this girl is 2 years old, Kyle?
And she still doesn't want to know him.
Yeah.
Anyway, oh, you missed the box.
No, it's just down there.
You missed the box. I'm telling you, you missed the box.
What box?
Up there.
That I wasn't paying
We have a tape recorder box.
You mean inside one of the buildings?
Yeah.
No.
Ah, forget it. Just do what you can.
Oh, I'm already almost done. I got almost 20 orbs.
Did you do this mission?
Nope, I'm turning it in right now.
What a wonderful sight.
Oh, you did do this mission.
Yeah, that's what I was doing with those beams.
Okay, sorry. I was too busy talking.
I was too busy doing this. Tappity tap 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 tap.
My re-election. And for that, my boy, you.
I don't know why, but I get the impression he's one of those sleazebag mayors that
Probably.
sucks.
Yeah.
In video games, all the politicians suck.
He's not even a real politician. He just sits in this office going like that. You can actually watch this.
I don't know.
90 orbs.
So, you want to make a contribution? Good.
I'm imagining him without a mustache and how weird he would look.
Oh, yeah, without that mustache, I would have been freaked out.
You look like George Washington with really pointy ears.
You know what was funny? I got a glitch to where his mouth was on his eyes.
I can believe that.
It was
So it sounds like the PlayStation 2 version of this game was really glitchy.
No, it would. No, it's like mine was very cut and scrapey.
Ah, okay.
My brother
You're
loved...
scratched.
Scratched, okay.
Yep, that's why I love Blue.
Scratch and grounder!
Wow, I almost forgot. We haven't shown the other island feature.
What other feature?
What other feature?
There, I can now go to the islands as I did the fisherman.
Oh, yeah.
But I first will do this.
Why don't we just get to that platinum zoomerator or whatever
Yeah.
it's called? Oh, wait, that's a Ratchet and Clank term. My bad.
No, what is this?
But here's another thing. You can, if you name a series like, okay, Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, okay, whatever, fine, I can go with it. As long as you keep making, you can keep rebooting Tomb Raider, because that's a series that will probably never die.
Yeah.
Because it's been around for God knows how long now, so it's really popular. The thing is, though, games like God of War, I'm gonna get a ton of hate when I say this. Oh,
20 cells needed to power my heat shield. Now be careful. The shield will only protect your zoomer till it reaches 500 degrees. So try to keep it.
How do you even make something that can last 500 degrees?
video game.
And besides, look at her. Look, she's not blonde, which means she's not dumb.
Yeah, she's got green hair. She's Katy Perry.
Jumps to keep you off the hot ground.
Can't believe she's the Super Bowl halftime show.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
To drop the shield.
I don't watch football, but I'm still outraged.
Oh, and when you get across, don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Blue Sage's lab. Then we'll be able to teleport over and meet you. Good luck!
Teleporters come in handy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know. Basically, when you get a teleporter, you don't have to do any of this stuff again. Anyways, so pretty much what you have to do here is get those balloons to make sure you don't overheat,
Also,
right?
don't hit those things. Oh.
Right. Oh, they're like the exploding boxes from Ratchet and Clank.
They like updated the app now. Like whenever you die, if you pay 1,500 coins, you can come back to life.
Yeah, I know. That was
EA microtransactions. What I should,
Wait, microtransactions?
Yes. Another series that in my opinion has gone on for way too long, and people stop buying these games. Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, personally, I think they need to end that.
It was over after the third one.
That's what they originally were supposed to end it on, I heard.
Yeah, now everything's just a bunch of in-between games, and like, who cares anymore? It's like, fuck!
I would die anyway.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're gonna die anyway, you just did everyone a favor. That was really messed up.
Dude, what I did,
Jak needs to die.
dude, what I used to do would be like I'd run on the hot lava floor and see how far I could get.
How long?
How long did you get?
I got pretty far.
You can get pretty far if you do it correctly.
Yeah.
If you. Anyway,
There's a glitch where you can go. There's a secret way on how to get all the way across this.
I got like halfway there, and that was the best I could do.
Oh yeah, I was talking about God of War, right? Oh,
Yeah, how it should end.
My opinion, they have confirmed they are making a God of War 4.
Really?
Oh, that's good.
But here's the thing: new mythology, new main character,
Oh, okay, so like a
that makes
reboot.
sense. Like a reboot.
pretty much. Or I've heard Kratos will be in the game, but he'll get killed off by Thor or something.
Thor.
I'm like, what? I'm like,
How wait? How did they even?
I want to say this now. You are taking a huge gamble when you do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Kratos is a very popular character. Nice, barely made it, but I don't care.
I've done worse. I've been like on the edge of the meter. Like, if I was backed up.
It's like you still blow up anyway.
No, I did
that happened to me.
Yeah, same here.
No, really.
There's a way if you go back.
That's stupid.
If you go backwards, you'll blow up.
Favorite underpants.
Favorite underpants.
But anyway, what I was.
I thought you first said Captain Underpants. I'm like,
That too.
I don't think I'll ever get used to that teleport.
Wanna know why Captain Underpants always wears the same, wears the same pair of underpants?
Same brand.
Yeah. It's because they're his favorite underpants.
Of a party.
No, I mean Rock Village is being bombarded with flaming...
oh, I love battling
I
those
love
things.
that guy.
That boss
He's such a fun boss.
Like the Blue Sage is working on...
Yeah, they actually made the boss.
I love how Jak is staring at Kira's ass and he's like,
Yeah, he actually does that. It's like,
look at him!
he goes like this. He goes curious, looks down, looks up.
Go check on the villagers.
I'm like,
Then come back and give us an update.
Oh, I love.
Bring a fur ball with you.
Naughty Dog, you're begging for Rule 34.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
God, don't get me.
What, you look that up?
As a joke.
Probably does.
Alright. Time to type it in. I'll be back in a minute.
There are some bad ones and some good ones. Drink afterwards.
Can you get me one too?
Until we find out...
Ask politely.
Please get me one
We're
too.
going to need to collect 45 power cells to fuel his machine. Go get 'em.
Later. 2 hours later, Sean actually.
Capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Isn't it funny how she's British?
Yeah. Well,
You for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor Basin next to our village for years. But now those awful...
For years, huh?
moles
She's been looking at moles
to
for
the
years.
surface. And since they're
she's
blind,
looking for a man at the same time.
if you
Yet she is
look
never
back at the
shown
burrowing
again.
tunnels, you might just save their lives.
I actually like
I
that
have a
character.
power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 precursor orbs for my research equipment.
Yeah, I actually thought that there's certain characters where you can just hand them the orbs.
Really?
Yeah, like this one. You don't have to do the mission. You can just buy the orbs from it. And it's cheaper than going to those machine dispensers from the future precursors, which I'm guessing are precursors that are trapped inside the machine.
Nasty lurkers.
She's talking about you?
No, the buggers, the things that are trying to kill the...
Oh.
Like, listen to this.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 precursor orbs for
'Cause it's-
each power cell I contain.
Did you hear what it said? Be careful, one of you are filled with dark powers. Who? Which is also a future reference to what Jak gets into.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's not really a spoiler right away. You instantly learn that straight away from the second one.
I want to see my favorite underpants. And if you do, you're gay.
Ah, gay!
These nuts?
Man, how often do you say that in that class?
Pretty much like 10 times a day.
Man, that class sounds... Get back here,
Well,
bitch!
no, I say
You're
it
my
more-
bitch!
no, I say it
Fuck her
more-
in the pussy!
You let me finish, you stupid.
Sorry, I'm
shit.
just chasing a
You let me
freaking
finish.
duck.
I say it like I say it 10 times like out loud where everybody hears it.
Fuck her in the pussy! Has anyone done that?
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, because it's very popular on the internet. I actually think it's a funny phrase. Fuck her in the pussy. You know how that got started?
Oh, that was some good Kira stuff. Anyway, I'm back.
Get in the hole!
I'll be back in another minute.
You have to chase these big fat ferret things into that hole. It's actually very No.
Ah, my legs.
I hate how small this room is.
Yeah.
I took an arrow to the knee. Actually,
Get out! You're no longer doing this game. I am, which means we'll be here for 60 hours.
actually, I should say taking an arrow to the knee actually means get married. Not actually taking a literal arrow to the knee.
You know, don't want ya.
I got a needle gun.
Needle gun,
Needle
needle
gun.
I actually thought that was fun. Do you know it? Did you know? Oh crap.
Dog eco boxes are bad news.
Shut up! Yeah.
Juke it, juke it. Oh
I think you're doing it wrong.
no, you have to catch him. He gets.
I know you have to catch him.
Say it again. Avoid
There we go.
eco boxes.
Shut up, Daxter. Do you think he's annoying?
A
Oh
little bit.
yeah.
No, in this one he's annoying, but he gets nicer.
Still an ass.
He actually gets a girlfriend in the other one. So
I know.
Yes, we knows.
I know.
We know.
That become the same.
God, I
thing
gotta.
he is.
God, I gotta look. God, I have to look up that up now too. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm not looking it up. I'm joking. What was I talking about before I left?
I have no idea.
Bananas.
Oh yeah, Kratos. So
Uh.
I think you taking a big risk when you're potentially killing off a main character like Kratos that's very well received by a lot of the God of War fans. In fact, if you're a God of War fan, you probably like Kratos. I like God of War, but Kratos is all right. I don't think he's like an amazing character, but I think he is a good enough character.
I thought you were like he's not a god.
Technically, he's not, considering he loses his godlike power in God of War 2.
But
So he
gains
had it for
it.
like one game, at the end of one game. Anyway,
No, then he gains it all.
no,
back.
he's a demigod. Anyway,
That kills off all the other gods.
because they're very vastly underpowered compared to their original versions. Anyway.
Oh yeah, hell of a money.
What was I talking about? I think you take a huge risk when you kill off a main character like Kratos that was so very well received. And a lot of
Yeah.
people may not like the new character, so
Who is the new character?
Thor.
Thor?
Their version of Thor. I think this is all rumor going around.
Man, is this mission?
I fucking hate it. Just
let's take-
we're already 18 minutes in. Do something else.
I'll do the.
Anyway,
race
where do you guys stand? Would you be pissed off if Kingdom Hearts, in terms of Sora's story, ended and they moved on to a different character?
No,
No,
not at all.
no.
I'd be kind of excited actually.
You don't like Sora?
No, I like
No,
Sora.
Sora's
He's a good character. It's just that it'd be interesting to know about a different character.
Like how they did Riku.
Oh god, that asshole! That Dante wannabe!
No, not Riku. Roxas. I keep getting the names. mixed
Roxas,
up.
I know that they're like he
Is
was
that-
so popular they made him a Kingdom Hearts game just for him,
365 days over 2.
which was a good game.
Fan fiction the game. Oh, right, I
No,
got you.
actually, it wasn't.
No.
Well, it's
I
actually-
know, Carl, but pretty much I've heard that story for that game is nothing but fan fiction, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, actually.
That's why I call it fan fiction the game. Anyway,
God, these ferrets are annoying.
just go around them.
That's what you try to do.
See, you had them. I hate the controls on this game. Sean, you hate this game, don't you? No,
You know what?
it's not
Let's
perfect.
just go.
It's not as perfect as everyone says it is.
I'm gonna just do the racing.
Yeah,
I'll do one race.
Yeah, I'd do that. Probably call it a part after that.
Yes, we're racing, people. We're gonna race.
We're gonna race. We're gonna race. A race. A race. A race.
For me. God damn it.
I should bring this up again, and this is another good topic to bring up because I've heard the Jak and Daxter series is very good at it with character development. do you guys care that much if a character evolves or not throughout a game?
Oh, I love when a character develops.
Okay, so you're saying Dante is a terrible character.
No,
he has
I
no
did-
character development.
Not
pretty
at
much.
all.
No.
Well, he
Some
does, but it's very subtle.
No, I don't mind games that don't have character development, but I personally like character.
What's character development to you?
Character development to me is how you bonding to the character and the character changing over time.
That's
Not much, but a little bit.
I understand where you're coming from here, but it's like me and Cole. I like Cole McGrath because a lot of people say, oh, well, he's a boring character. He has no personality. I'm like, first of all, yes, he does. Second of all, he was meant to be a neutral character, as in you determine his personality. Are you getting upset at me for talking, or are you...
No,
okay.
I just got pissed off that I missed it.
Okay. What I'm saying is you either make Cole a hero, or you can make him a complete fucking dick.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's up to you. I like that sort of thing. But to me, and you know what? A lot of people say like, oh, well, my other favorite character is Dante, the original Dante, not the new one. Fuck
Oh,
no.
hell no.
How does anyone? How can anyone like that ass clown? Anyway,
I don't know.
there are people out there that prefer him over the old one. I'm like, what? I'm like, because he has character development. Not really.
No.
Virgil has more character development
Yeah,
than him.
Virgil's actually smart.
Hell, Virgil actually has an entire game segment of that game get dedicated to his character development, and it's actually very well done.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, that's about the only thing they did right with that game in terms of story.
Yeah, true.
Seriously. Anyway, what was I talking about? It's like games. It depends on the tone of the series. The tone of the game like this is at least in this.
Fuck.
How did you miss that?
It's
Fail, dude. Fail. I could have made that.
It does that every once in a while where you just.
Well, you've got
miss
3
it.
minutes left to unfix your mistake. Anyway, I
Well,
don't think have we gotten any orbs in this part?
No, not so far.
Well, wait, yeah. You
That
Oh, yeah,
explains
I
our
got
whole
one.
part right
you
now.
got, I thought you got 2.
Yeah, did get 2. I got 2 orbs.
Was this one I was off screen?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Well, one where I entered the place, and one I paid for.
He paid for orbs.
Damn EA. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? What was I talking about?
I hate how EA
Oh, we're talking
does-
about character development, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about character development. If it's a series like Devil May Cry where it's supposed to be over the top, you're not supposed to take it seriously, I can live with not really having any character development, so whatever. If it's a game like Jak and Daxter, yeah, I got a problem with that because so much happens to these guys and you're supposed to take it seriously
Yeah, there's
to the point of where, you know,
Yeah.
it depends on the game itself. If the game is trying to take itself seriously but the characters never evolve, that's terrible character development and not very good storytelling. DMC is the perfect example of that, where it tells you Dante's developing into a not-so-asshole, and in reality, he acts almost exactly the same at the very end of the game. He only really changes a little bit after the end of the game, and that's not saying much. And
Yeah.
Virgil is the one that went through a completely different transformation at the end of the game, so...
But it really wasn't that much. He was still gonna be evil no matter what.
I wouldn't say evil, I would
I
just
wasn't
say
evil.
have a different opinion. And that's another thing. I hate how games are like, okay, you have to agree with this character, you have to like them the whole way through, and you cannot question anything that they agree with. No, I'm sorry. Sometimes villains, quote unquote, can be very relatable. Villains can sometimes be very relatable. The evil ending of Infamous 2. I know I keep mentioning Infamous because it does it very well. Infamous 2 evil ending. It makes sense. It makes sense that he would choose that over... I'm not spoiling it, but anyway. For me, it makes sense on why someone would make that decision. I'm not saying it's the right one, but it is one that I could kind of agree with him in some ways. I would ultimately do the good thing, but the evil was going to get guaranteed results, whereas the good one was like, okay, this may work, whereas the evil one, it definitely will work and we will make a difference. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
So I can relate to that even though it's called the evil ending. It's not really evil, it's just everyone else's view on it that's evil.
You can be good the entire game and still choose that.
No, you can't.
Really?
No, you have to be in good karma or evil karma.
Oh.
You only have to be level 1, so But basically, when you're a full-time hero, when you're like all maxed out, are you really want to go back and grind the evil karma? No, that'll take forever.
It's called just go replay it.
It's called just go replay it. That's what they want you to do anyway. What I'm saying is, like, a good character that I thought was done very well was Wind Waker's Ganondorf.
Oh, yeah.
I thought his explanation was very good about how his want to conquer Hyrule was really because you look where he grew up in Ocarina of Time. I don't know how to word this without making it sound stupid or corny. He basically states that I've never had this sort of thing. My people have always suffered, and we've never gotten any help. By conquering the kingdom, I can eventually make a difference for that. I can relate to that sort of thing. Now, what he does is evil. Going around and murdering people, ruining their lives when they did nothing to you. Yes, that's evil. But his goal makes sense. It's the way he does it that's bad. Anyway, are you almost done?
I have to redo it.
Dude, we're already 25 minutes into this.
You know what? I'll do this one off camera.